So, what do Memento, Insomnia, The Dark Knight trilogy, The Prestige, Inception, Interstellar, and Dunkirk all have in common? Well, they were all directed by Christopher Nolan.
I'm sure we've all heard the name Christopher Nolan. He is often labeled as the Dark Knight guy or the guy who did Inception, but who is he really? Well, I'm here to talk to you about why I think he's such a remarkable director/writer. So, who is Christopher Nolan? Christopher Nolan was born in London, England on July 30th, 1970. At a young age, he began making short films with his father's Super 8 camera just like any aspiring filmmaker. As he grew older, he attended University College London, where he would later earn his bachelor's degree in English literature and shot 16mm films in their film society. He began gathering his earnings from making corporate and industrial training videos in order to finance his first feature, Following, for $6,000. With a very limited budget, low production value, and considering the fact that all the crew had real jobs and this was just a side hobby, Following was shot primarily on the weekends utilizing guerrilla shooting techniques. But despite the rough production, Following still managed to get the attention of some film festivals, which propelled Nolan into his next movie, which would change his career forever. Following his previous film, Memento propelled Nolan into the Hollywood spotlight. With its complex plot and unorthodox storytelling, the film went on to snag the attention of the Academy, getting nominated for Best Screenplay and Film Editing. Nolan would continue his streak with a mystery thriller, Insomnia, working with acting juggernauts Al Pacino and Robin Williams. The man would continue to put out critically and commercially successful films. Christopher Nolan is somewhat of a control freak when it comes to production. He writes, directs, and eventually created his own company, Syncope, in order to produce his films as well, allowing him to be responsible for every aspect of production. Nolan is known to keep a good rapport with his actors, repeatedly casting Cillian Murphy, Michael Caine, Christian Bale, and many other talented actors across multiple films. His latest films have all gone on to score incredibly high on Rotten Tomatoes, as well as gross far past the profit mark. All of his films are very grand in scale, yet are very grounded in execution. Some of his characters are superheroes, but we see them as regular people. All of his films tackle major themes of humanity, whether it's greed, love, obsession, loss, or becoming a symbol, meaning something. All of these ideas serve a grand narrative, but Christopher Nolan finds a way to ground them back into reality with characters we can understand and get behind and see eye to eye with, even if they're in some crazy out-of-this-world universe. Recently, Nolan was occupying his time with restoring and enhancing a 70mm print of 2001: A Space Odyssey from the original negative. As far as his next project goes, there's been a 3-year gap between films for him, and seeing that Dunkirk came out in 2017, we can only assume his next movie won't be out until 2020. Nonetheless, I'm excited for whatever he chooses to pursue. Christopher Nolan delivers a cinematic experience that I've never felt with any other director. He cares deeply about immersing you into the universe of his films by use of practical effects, superb writing, and mind-blowing visuals. He has yet to make a bad film, and with his work ethic, I doubt he will anytime soon.
Thank you so much for watching.
If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like on the video.
And if you really liked it and want to see more similar content, consider subscribing.
Also, be sure to check out that video.
But if that video is not your style, then definitely check out that video.
We hope you all have a wonderful day and we'll see you next time.
Bye!